Welcome everyone, TheDailyWoo here as the recording of this Thursday, September 15th, 2022. I'm going to Universal Studios Hollywood this evening, Horror Nights. I went last Thursday, I'm going today, which is also a Thursday, a week of difference today, well this evening. Gonna go by Bob's Big Boy first, have myself a nice delicious meal, and then head in early, say I'm an annual pass holder, to Universal. And then Horror Nights will rear its head. And I have unlimited express, meaning I can go through the mazes, houses they call them now, over and over and over and over and over and over. So I'm gonna see how much I can do, what I can do, the sights, the sounds, and the smells of horror. Join me, shall you? And I always like this park over here because you can get a view of the big minion. Oh yes. Just looming down. That might be the most horrifying thing at all at HHN. All right, heading over to Bob's. Now I've been here probably 50 times over living here and visiting here. I've never noticed that there was a Bob's. There was a Big Boy right up top there on the top of that. Also Daphne's here. Did you ever notice that there was a Big Boy up there?
I didn't. You know what's so ironic was yesterday I was watching Austin Powers and when they had Bob's Big Boy in the movie, and I'm so excited to eat here.
When it blasts up into the air?
Yeah, it was a rocket ship. That's so cool. It's like a little one.
It's probably because I'm always so hungry when I come here that I don't ever notice that, and I just park and walk over to the other Bob's Big Boy, the other Big Boy.
Yeah, I didn't know there's like a little Big Boy and a big Big Boy.
I think there's also another one around the front facing Riverside.
Wow, 3 boys.
There's 3 big boys in here. And also, Big Boys is also, there was also Frisch's Big Boy, and I think there was one other Big Boy across the US, but Bob's, this is one of the oldest ones in the US. For posterity here. Here we go. Now, they do have hamburgers, but I always get the chili on top of the spaghetti.
Oh, it is really good. I always get chicken tenders, so I want to get something different.
You gonna try something different today? So I get the traditional spaghetti, but instead of getting marinara sauce, I'll get the chili.
It is really good.
Yeah. I think that's what I'm gonna get. And here's a little information. This restaurant was built back in 1949 by local Scott McDonald and Ward Albert, and is the oldest remaining Bob's family restaurant in America. So it's the oldest Bob's Big Boy. Just such an iconic mascot. All right, perusing over the menu, as stated, they do have burgers, they have salads, they have starters, they have combos, they have the famous items, but I am gonna go with the Bob's famous chili spaghetti. All right, you went with the iced tea. It's like a half and half, like half water, half tea, kind of a mix, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you got, like a half and half?
Oh no, I just got regular iced tea.
Okay, so regular tea. I went with the Coca-Cola, but I like this place because it's kind of old soda style, old fountain soda style, where they put the grenadine in here, so it's not just like it's not like a regular fountain cherry Coke or a bottle cherry Coke. They add the grenadine in, which I really, really like. And we got waters too. You know, you gotta stay hydrated.
They have the best ice here.
They have the best ice too?
The best ice.
Oh, the best ice. They have the
it's like crushed ice, like Sonic.
Yeah, like Sonic crushed ice.
Yeah. And
over in the case are a bunch of little big boys. I guess that's a double negative, but yeah, big boys that are little. They're smaller. They're over there in the case. Vintage ones. All right, I've got my spaghetti here with the chili sauce, the onions, the Texas toast style, the cheese. We got a little side salad over here. We got a plate of onion rings. You got the extra ranch. You got a whole vat of ranch here for the onion rings.
Yeah.
And then you got some slaw, and you got the pulled pork barbecue.
I'm so excited. I've never got the pulled pork before.
And if this is the small, the large must be gargantuan. I ordered the small, but that's like a pretty good size small for. I think maybe before we ordered the large. I think it was a lot bigger than this. It's like a whole pile of these. And up top, they still have the coffee shop logo from way back in the day. The old neon up there as well. And they did have some merch inside of there. I didn't end up buying anything, but before walking over to the merch table, they have quite a few items, some of the celebrities that have eaten here over the years and whatnot. And you can't think of this place without thinking of the first Austin Powers movie where the big boy kind of blasts up into the stratosphere. They got some pretty cool t-shirts, and kind of like you were saying, if Big the Foot goes MIA, I could always get an air freshener of Bob's.
Yeah, you can get Bob's one instead. That's cute.
And they also have postcards, pretty clever postcards.
That'd be Big the Boy.
Not Big the Foot, Big the Boy. All right, now gonna head over to Universal Studios Hollywood, get a little HHN. Well, get in, I don't think HHN early entry doesn't until 5:30. Park closes at 6, and right now it's not even 3:30. Yeah, it's 3:15, so we'll get to the park, maybe do the tram tour, and then get back out for early entry. All right. See you, buddy. And on my way over to Universal, stopping here in front of the smokehouse at this light on Lakeside next to Warner Brothers. This sculpture right here was recreated at Disney's Hollywood Studios. True story. All right, heading in now. Early entries at 5:30, and it is now 3:42. So going in early, and then I have to pop back out for HHN. I have never sat this close to the front of the tram before. Also realized my annual pass needed renewing, so I had to buy an annual pass again.
A few of those. Mr. Forum was Saturday Trams. You might recognize some of your favorites. We start with the oldest films and the classics, all the way to the present day. But I do have a question. Buffalo for the movie buffs on board, $51.95. You'll notice a profile of Alfred Hitchcock to the right. He's known, of course, as Master of Suspense. This is all about it.
Now this area though, back here, they're not doing HHN back here this year. But in past years, you used to be able to walk on the back lot, the lower lot. Not this year though. It used to be a scare zone over here. And then all through here was like little stores, places you can buy food. And then there's the Monster Mural all the end. Ghostbusters was down there one year. Ash vs. Evil Dead was over here on the left.
So Emma Thompson, Tom Hanks, Colin Farrell.
It's been a while since I drove down here.
It's just missing the dirt, horse-drawn carriages. They're the ones who actually change all of the signage and all of these sets, depending on the project. If you're a native New Yorker, don't jump this too hard. This is Hollywood's version.
I thought we were going to go into Hill Valley, but we're bypassing it. Hill Valley's right over there from Back to the Future.
Dirty Harry made his day, Clint Eastwood. And then Courthouse Square to your right, better known as Hill Valley for the Back to the Future.
Oh, look at that. The tram swinging over there with a dinosaur. Coming back in. Oh, got a little wet on that one. On the earthquake now. I never noticed that little coffee pot over there, that table is just gyrating. Look at that coffee pot table, the snack bar over there. That's craft services. Oh, there it is.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in. And down. We survived. Perfect. I'm not. We have to run through. Let's get out of there. I can't see. We're doing right now. Here it is. Same episode of Bones. This is the Terror Tram. It is awesome this year, by the way. It's Jordan Peele themed, so you're going to see a little spooky ooky here and
where
there.
the chainsaw folk will be later.
Just past these,
oh, this is where the clown is, right here.
You're going to see some cool picture cars.
Harry the Clown.
I promise you guys the Fast and Furious cars. We do have some more. So, Dominic Toretto's Charger.
Also, there's a big cone right here.
Now, right next door,
you're getting
a very famous character. His name is Norman Bates. He's a little so you'll walk through this if you're coming back tonight, which is awesome. And this Terror Tram is really cool this year, by the way. And above the Psycho House, while we pass by cool picture cars coming up on your left, and then we will conclude the tour afterwards. The San Fernando Valley. We got a lot of studios out here. Warner Brothers, ABC, Disney, us. We're building 4 new sound stages down there.
All right, even though it is 5:10 and gates don't open until 5:30, I went ahead and it's kind of like a stay-in. It's almost like a stay-in screen, or whatever they call it in Orlando, but a little bit different. Do not have to exit out with the rest of the crowd. I also got this lanyard because I noticed last Thursday when I was here, I kept having to pull. Now this, don't be confused, this is not my annual pass that I just repurchased. This is similar to that, but this is the Horror Nights pass. But they make you take this out every time when you're using front of the line. So I just got this to put around my neck, and I'm going to scan it. Make it a little bit easier to get in and out of the mazes. But it's 5:10, and I'm already in Horror Nights, and the first maze I think opens at 5:30 on the lower, and 6 on the upper. And it's just about 5:30, which means Wizarding World is closing up for now because they have to put the Death Eaters in there, which is pretty Pretty freaking cool. So this is closing up. Everyone is heading out. And one of their slogans is never go alone. This is one of the shops right here in front of Harry Potter. Now, I've been in the mood for, well, I've been in the market for a fanny pack. But I guess I could wear that as like a Halloween fanny pack.
Yeah.
Also, I got my first coffee of the day at like 5 o'clock, which I kind of was wondering why I was starting to get a little bit of a caffeine headache. So I'm getting a little Starbucks here.
You go to so many horror conventions, you could use
How much
it there
is it?
too. It's only 32.
32 bucks? I might get it on the way out.
Yeah, I want to get one.
And they have these toothpick holders right here. Yeah, we both bought lanyards and we bought little plastic things to put our passes in for the night. But here's an official one. An official every day is Halloween. We could have put our pass for the night in there, but next time. Okay, what was it?
Aculard.
Oh, Aculard, the Dracula backwards. So we got Monsters down below, which is not open yet. And then I believe Killer Clowns opened at 5:30, which is down in the lower lot, which is kind of tucked away around the back. And then the Weekend is in this huge building over here, which is the Transformers ride. Over there? Oh yeah, I see it. Okay, yeah, Clowns is over there. All right, I'm looking at the back of Mike's shirt here. So this is Orlando Mazes. So you guys are repping Orlando. This kind of looks like the shirt I'm wearing. I'm wearing the LA shirt. Also Tim's here as well. Oh, you're wearing it also,
It's an
right?
Orlando shirt
Is
too.
it? How do I know? How do you know?
Because
it's
it
Orlando?
says way down there.
Oh, it says
Orlando.
Okay, now Express also includes rides. Yeah, so we're gonna go on Mummy. It also includes rides and attractions, not just scare zones, mazes, and houses. Yes, this is always so horrifying through here with the mummies. Mummies galore, mummies everywhere, hands up there. Oh, that looks frightening. Oh my God! The part with the bugs. Oh, they're all on my legs. They're on my legs right now. They're over there too. Now we're going backwards. We made it. Also noticing these have a souls counter right up there underneath the little operation section looking down from the team members, but they got rid of it. No more souls counter. Our souls belong to him. Yeah, I think that was a pretty good start. That was a pretty good first attraction. And now, first at an intense ride, and now on to some mazes. Oh well, yeah. They're not called mazes anymore.
Call them houses.
They're called houses. Murdy decided to call them, he officially said they're houses.
If we see him today, we should ask him.
We'll probably see him.
He's here.
He's always here.
He's definitely here tonight.
Yeah.
He's here with Mike Aiello tonight.
All right.
We're gonna find them both.
I'm gonna find it. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. Right? I'm gonna call them mazes. All right, it's now 6:06. Got to put the hands in the air, get the wristbands up, and heading over to this area. Now there's a lot of specialty food today, so I'm probably gonna try a treat. There's a JoJo ice cream, and up here, let's check it out there. There's that minion I saw a little bit earlier, and also some BBQ over here from the Clowns. And getting a little peek here at Super Nintendo World. And before I go any farther, if I'm going through the houses, should also give a little strobe light warning. So sensitive to strobe lights, there's going to be a lot of strobe lights, noises, and flashing lights. So strobe light warning ahead. All right, now into the Weekend. Going in.
Oh my God, he's so hot.
All right, already on to house or maze number 2. Now this guy's looking for Pooh Bear right here, going inside the circus tent right here. Oh! I always love this scene right here. Oh my! I feel like I need to wash my hands. Oh, I'm gonna wash my hands down there, but yeah, that thing popped out, and the toilet down here too. All right, that was pretty awesome. I think I enjoyed it. So I'm here opening night, but I was kind of rushing through it. I think I enjoyed Clowns more this time, and I definitely enjoyed the Weekend more this time than the first night. The Weekend, I kind of feel like you got to go through it a number of times. All right, this is something I did not do last week. Did not go up inside the Weekend After Hours Nightmare Bar. I think they have specialty foods and snacks. Now I am a non-drinker, so I don't really ever indulge in the alcohol stuff, but definitely indulge in some snacks. They have truffle parmesan black garlic fries, they have blue cheese buffalo fries, BBQ fries, kind of leaning towards the pizza fries. I've heard it's kind of an HHN staple, and I've never had them before, and they have them upstairs at the Weekend After Hours Nightmare Bar. so I'm gonna go ahead and indulge in the pizza fries overlooking Jurassic World and the drop-in on Jurassic World. Yeah, pretty interesting little area. I remember this area for a long time was completely closed off. It used to be like a snack area above the restaurant at Jurassic, when it was just regular Jurassic Park to ride, and then became Jurassic World. And now it's reopened for HHN, and I got some pizza fries. Okay, going into Universal Monsters Legends Collide. Stand by 40 minutes, but yeah, we got the front of the line deal, so I definitely recommend getting the front of the line. It definitely helps. Yes, the Alucard Trading Company. Wait. Alright, that one is definitely awesome. There were a few of the scare areas where the scare actors were not in there, but all in all, definitely a pretty good walkthrough. I like that one. Alright, second time through the weekend now. Alright, now heading down this hill, about to go back through Killer Clowns for the second time. Yeah, the Unlimited Express is pretty awesome. And right here in the queue line, take a look at this, reserved for Transformer carts only. And it's kind of a pleasant evening according to that little thermometer up there. It's about 70 degrees right now. Not bad. Now the Express Pass is a little bit more than regular admission. I think the one-time Express is like $199 and the Unlimited Express is like $249. So it's like $100 plus on top of what the regular ticket costs for the Express. So it really just kind of depends on what your time is worth if you want to do the Express or not. Round 2 of the clowns. Multiple clowns. Multiple times. Oh, shocking. Very, very shocking. Yeah, check out on the ground here. There's like the little projections going around here. Look at that. Ooh, it's gone now. Oh, it's turned red. Now it's turned red. Now, even without front of the line, the wait times don't look too terribly bad. Like top level, 40 minutes for Halloween Scarecrow, 45, Weeping Woman, 30. And then down here on the lower lot, well, Clowns is 60, Weekends 55. Yeah, I guess kind of long, but not, I've seen it longer. Round 2 of Alucard Trading Company Monsters. Oh, he's transferring from human into werewolf. Alright, now heading up to the upper lot time. Up one of the longest, well, 3 escalators that I've ever been. Well, there's a lot of big escalators, but this one's definitely very, very. Got the sound effects going on. The most horrifying thing here tonight, Jimmy Fallon going down. Tram. A lot of people are heading up, so thankfully we'll probably make it out of this alive. A combination of Nope and Us. I really liked this last week, so really excited to go. Tram approaching.
I thought you had a song.
Tram approaching.
He hosted a children's TV show called Coolest Carnival back in the 50s, and he also served as the original mascot of our studio tour.
By the way, just in case you didn't know, Jupiter's Claim, the area of our backlot that you just walked through, those were the actual sets used in the production of Academy Award winner Jordan Peele's most recent film, Nope.
All right, on the lookout for Death Eaters. Look at this. I love this so much. Through the Wizarding World. Is there one in there? Oh, there is one in there. Look at that. That is awesome. How freaking cool is that? Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. Hello there. Ooh, look, there's the Death Eater skull up top there. Morphing into the castle itself projections. All right, into the Scarecrow and Halloween. Yeah, they handed me this when we got in the Fast Pass lane, or the Express lane. This current wait time 75 minutes, queue start time 9:52. Supposed to hand this to a team member when I get up to the front. It's just to let, keep the wait times, but this is Express, so it probably won't be 75, probably more like 5 minutes. But this is for the team member at the front. It's like a little They used to do this at Disney. Remember when they used to do this at Disney?
Get like a red card on a lanyard.
Was it a red card?
That was at Universal. They give you a red card on a lanyard.
What was it at Disney? Oh, it was at Universal.
What did they do at Disney?
I don't remember. Maybe they never did it at Disney. Maybe they just, I'm thinking Universal.
I feel like they did do it at Disney.
I don't remember.
They give you a Disney dollar.
They gave you a Disney dollar and said, don't spend it all in one place.
Give it back.
Now, I will say the front of the line express, even for this, is kind of lengthy. I'd say it's probably, I don't even know what the wait time is, but it's definitely, this is the standby over here, and then this is the express over here. It's kind of like two double. Standby for Halloween stretches all the way through there. This is probably the longest as far as express goes, and it's been probably like a 20-minute wait. And if the fast pass lane takes this long, I can't even imagine what the regular standby does. I know tonight and many other nights this year are sold out. All right, regular standby was 85 minutes. This is a little faster. All right, now back out through Wizarding World to the upper lot. What a vibe through here. Just look at the fog and the haze, and the ambiance is thick. Like pea soup thick. All right, I'm looking out of Wizarding World. Check that out. There's something, there must be a scare zone out there. Take a look at that thing walking by. This is butterbeer flavored ice cream. Pretty dang tasty. And now into the Universal Horror Hotel, which used to be where the Walking Dead all-year maze used to be. Holy crud, what is that? I like that one. I mean, especially because you're walking through where Walking Dead used to be. Universal Horror House. I like that. All right, into the Weeping Lady maze. Ooh, nice. Oh, I didn't know which one's gonna jump. Oh! There's all horse-headed. Oh! Oh, what the heck? Now there is this area I didn't say last week, beware, the Haunted Forest, which is kind of tucked away over here near the restroom facilities, the Haunted Forest. Yeah, this is pretty interesting. Ooh, look at these spiders and things over here, tucked away in the shroud of nightfall. Ooh, and a night. Scare actors in over here as well. Oh my gosh. I should have listened to this. It says turn back. Here's a goat head right up top.
It's almost showtime! Seguro que sí, I can feel it in my bones.
And now on to the horrors of Blumhouse. I hear a telephone ringing in there. The black.
I can't even see me.
It's dark. It's very dark in here. I'm lurking in the shadows.
Ooh,
lurking
look at me.
in the shadows. We're all lurking. I think we saved the goriest for last.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's a scene in here, I don't want to give any spoilers, but someone gets
bifurcated?
Cut in half.
Yeah, bifurcation.
Is that what that's called?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like this.
Oh, yeah. That's what it is. Yeah. That's the terminology.
I think so.
That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, split into two pieces.
You said no spoiler.
I said no spoiler. Okay, yeah. So you've seen
spoiled it.
Well, you've been to the one in Orlando. It's probably the same.
Yeah, it's probably similar. Is it on a table saw?
It's on a saw. Wait, I said no spoilers.
Oh, sorry.
Now the regular standby is over here. And if we were in the regular standby, it's kind of cool. You can go into the Waterworld queue and the Waterworld bleacher seating and all that. You can kind of see the Waterworld stage and all that. But because we have Express, we're not going to be able to see any of that. We're going to be going kind of doing a shortcut now. Now this sign from here says Blumhouse Video Store, your horror movie headquarters. Open tonight only. I can read it from here. Oh goodness, I don't think we're supposed to go in here. Oh my God! Hang up the phone! Answer the phone. Alright, that was awesome. I said I have not seen Freaky or Black Phone yet, but I think that those are on my to-watch list. A lot of chainsaws out here. A lot of chainsaws out here. Alright, I'm back in the store now. I think I am going to get this fanny pack right here. I think I'm going to get this. Why not? And I'm already back to the parking structure. Now, in order to get over to the parking structure, I had to exit the park and go by the globe. The sphere spinning around with a bluish hue. And then after passing the globe, obviously had to say hello to King Kong, who's been dangling from the side of this building for a very, very long time. Always good to see King Kong. And then back to the structure. That's how I got here. That's going to do it for today. Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights 2022. I'll see you in the next video. This is my second and last visit of the year. I'll see you in the next video. The vlog. Look, there's a bug down here. Look at this. What is that on the ground? Oh, it's a roach. See you later, roach. The vlog is over.